So I recently just crossed over 2,000 email leads using this tool right here. It's called Lead Creator. Now, inside of my profitable online business, following my 9-step roadmap inside of affiliating, I have step number 4 here called Super Simple Lead Magnet. This is the first step in building your email list. Of course, this is my proven top strategy: traffic to an offer, add people to your email list for building a profitable online business. But the focus is step 4, because what you essentially have to do to build a lead magnet, to set it up, here's a checklist. You have to build a landing page, create an opt-in form, add an opt-in button, get the code from your email autoresponder, set up the autoresponder integration, make a PDF. So open up Canva or Google Doc, write it all up, and then save it as a PDF. Upload the PDF to your hosting, build the lead magnet delivery page. So once you have the squeeze page that has the opt-in form and all that, then you need to come down here and build a page to deliver it. And oh yeah, if you want to update, don't forget, you have to go back and edit the source file, save and export a new PDF, upload it again, update the download link over on your lead magnet discovery page. Those are all the things that you have to do to build a lead magnet. Well, not anymore. All you got to do is press this green button that says create a lead magnet. So you go from all these steps right here to just one simple step. Making, like I am saying, like I said in the title of this video, understanding that once you have traffic to an offer, making step 4, super simple lead magnet, even simpler is Lead Creator. Just click this green button. You literally just click this button. You give your lead magnet a name. You set the category. So for example, if you were getting traffic from Facebook, you could call it Facebook. If you're getting traffic from YouTube, you could call it YouTube. Whatever you want, you make up the categories. Then you have all these templates that access the AI. Now I have a prompt that does this. So this prompt right here is how I build a lead magnet. This is part of my prompt PsyOps philosophy. It's just a super simple lead magnet to get you started. And you can see here that this prompt, these simple steps in this prompt, and there's a link in the description to grab this prompt, but it essentially builds a super simple lead magnet that identifies 3 core problems for your topic and then has a call to action at the bottom to ultimately solve the problem or lead people to your offer as an affiliate. Of course, it could be your own offer as well. So what that looks like inside a Lead Creator is what you want to do with that prompt. Again, there's a link in the description. I'll give you this prompt right here, and then you just simply put in a topic. You can see here I set a topic of how a non-technical fruit stand owner can build a no-code mobile app to track sales without wasting hours on spreadsheets. That's your topic, or that's your problem statement that you're trying to deliver a solution for. So you can go back and you can see in Google Gemini, I use that exact same topic right here, and then this prompt, and it built a nice little lead magnet that solves a problem. Of course, you would need to put this into Canva or into a Google Doc, but now inside a Lead Creator, I'm right here. I just generate that, or go back right here, right, to this custom prompt, enter the prompt right here, go ahead and just select concise and impactful. You want to set your tone to persuasive. Then of course you can include introduction, include conclusion. You can set negative words. You can change your reading level right here. There's also personas. You can build your own personas, or there's personas built in. But we'll go back to this example. Concise and impactful, my prompt, no persona, persuasive tone. And then you can see the lead magnet that it created. Escape the spreadsheet, create a sales app in no time. Now I'm right here inside of the app, and I'm editing this app, and I'm making it something that I want, or something unique. And you can see here, tired of a spreadsheet nightmare, struggling to make sense of your data, wasting time on repetitive tasks. And then here's a call to action: transform your tracking today. And then a little paragraph down here. And of course, if I want to add a button to spruce this up, I have all these options right here to add a button, a horizontal line, an image, a YouTube video, a Vimeo video. I can even embed HTML right here inside of the page, or I could add columns. So I could just add a button right here, and then my call to action would be a button right here in the form. Now understand that that's just, the starting point. I can also highlight this right here and I can task the AI right here inside of Lead Creator to improve my writing, fix grammar, make shorter, make longer, or something like create a list of bullet points. Create a list of bullet points to highlight the problem in the statement. Little button there, little blue arrow to say go. And you can see now that right here inside of the AI, I can just insert below and it's just going to insert that bullet point list right there. And then I'm editing this in real time. You can see I had my cursor in the wrong spot there when I updated that. I just add that back in. Then I'm just editing this as I want, right? And then I just click publish. But before I click publish, I come over here, I click email capture. My opt-in form right here, I have all these different choices. And you can see here, I have the ebook style, so I can add an image here. I have a blurred button style. I have a video style. And then I could also just make it a no capture form or no opt-in form whatsoever. And I could go back to the content and then I could just have this button right here lead to an opt-in form or another page. There's also other settings in here like expiring URL, scarcity maker. I'm not really going to go into all those details, but the integrations here at this point, you set up your form, you set up your opt-in form with just those simple clicks all right here inside of one tool. Then I can integrate and add it to my email list. So for me, System.io, I just come down here, click load tags, and it loads up all my tags. And then I come back to content editor right here, make sure in my email capture form, I would set my form fields right here, call to action, put in a title, and then I can enter a subtitle here. And you can see that it's giving me real feedback right here. So if I was to bold that or italicize it or underline, you could see it's changing right here. And that's all I need to do. I can even change my colors down here if I don't like the color of that button. This is one of my saved colors, but there's a color wheel here. I can make it whatever I like. Then there's different triggers: blurred timer, half page blur, on mouse scroll, on button click. Again, this is where you could set up a landing page and then on button click, it would open up a delivery page. All that is right here inside of this with just one simple click. Oh yeah. And if you wanted this to be a PDF, you just come down here to settings, see this switch right here, public PDF download. This gives you a PDF option for download of your lead magnet. So now when you click publish, then you come over here and you click view. That email capture form that you created is going to pop up right here. They're going to enter their name and their email. They're going to agree to the privacy policy, and they're going to say, I want to keep reading. Of course, that was here inside the email capture form. I could go ahead and turn that off right here. I'll save those changes because I don't want to enter my name and my email. This is just a demo, but we'll come back to that page right there. And you can see just how quick it is for me to make those changes. And oh yeah, by the way, now the PDF, this lead magnet, once I fancy it up, right, make it nice and pretty, neater, add some images, add anything that I want, all they have to do is click a PDF if the person that opted in wanted a PDF. But if I wanted to make a change to this headline or I wanted to add more bullets or whatever, I just come back to the content editor here inside of Lead Creator. I just make a change. For example, no more, right? And this update publish version, now I come back to the page, I refresh it, or I send out an email and let the folks know, hey, I made an update, added some different content, more resources. This PDF is going to update in the background. They're going to click that PDF. It's going to download the changes and everything's done for you. So I wasn't exaggerating when I mocked all this up, right? And I walked through all these different steps that you must go through, because you really have to go through all of these steps right now. All these steps, you must do all these things. Or, right, we can simplify this and we can just click that green button over on Lead Creator. Again, I'll go ahead and cancel this. One green button, just click it, set everything up. Then inside the content editor, when you're inside, edit your content, make it how you want. Don't forget, you just hit this /. You have all these options right here. I like to call it Google Docs on steroids. Then you just set up your email capture and your integrations and you're off to the races. And like I said, step number 4 of Super Simple Lead Magnet to build your email list inside of my 9-step roadmap just got simpler. Also, Lead Creator has full analytics for all of your individual lead magnets. So you can see a full range or scope of analytics so you know exactly what's going on. To include when you're here inside of the dashboard, I'll go ahead and cancel this. This is just a little gamified option here to see what's going on all time or last month. You can see in May, this is June. You can see I got 268 leads in May. So I'll cancel that. Then I have a real-time dashboard here showing me my fresh leads and which lead magnets are trending in real time. So I have all that, plus this simple dashboard. It updates in real time as soon as I hit update published. I can also change the prompt right here. And by the way, this prompt, again, there's a link in the description. You can grab that prompt. All you have to do is opt in, add your name and email, check out the way Lead Creator works. And oh yeah, there'll be a PDF option there to download that, and you could save it if you want, or you can just save the link and keep coming back and reference it there. You got two options inside a Lead Creator. Like I said, creating lead magnets and adding leads to your email list. What was simple just got super simple, simpler. Link in the description for that prompt. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.